because it's 5 and almost 5 and 10. It's because I needed I really wanted to share this video with you guys so you guys get the context of the meeting of today. I think we are already on the YouTube. All right. So let me see you now. Now I can see you. Great. Let me already. I'm gonna explain why I'm doing the things because of the time. Let me ask you all. What the hell? Oh no, we don't have it. I thought you. It's a pin option here that we have a waiting room. No, no, in the meeting. All right. I didn't know I could send a message for those on the waiting room. Let me ask you guys. I know that Patricia Aiello is been here with us for like 3, 4 months. But is there anyone here for the first time, the second time, the third time? Just so do I know someone, anyone?
It's my second time today.
Awesome. And where are you from? Julia, right?
Me? Okay. I'm from Minas Gerais. I'm
I see.
from Caratinga. It's a small city.
How have you known TNT?
I was looking I was looking for ways of improving my English, and I found a video on YouTube, and
Great.
one guy recommended. So
Awesome.
I was on Google and and typed TNT talk and talk until the site appears.
Nice, very nice. Thank you for coming. I hope you enjoyed this meeting. So,
Thanks.
because of the time, I'm going to explain very quickly about how this is going to play out. So, for those who are here for the first time or those on YouTube, this is TNT, a community who gathered together to have a conversation. Especially now, you're going to have a conversation in English, but you also have Spanish, French, German, a lot of language, and other type of meetings, like as meditation and so on. You guys can check it out on our website, talkandtalk.com. It's a free and open space for you all practice the language. We're not here to judge you at any point. You should speak how much you want, how much you can. Please now we are in the main room, as you guys can see, with 11 participants. I'm gonna share you, I think, in 2 groups. It's better. So you guys can have a better conversation. I'm gonna split you guys in just a minute. And please, when you are there, present yourself first, as I forgot, as usually. Hello, everyone. For those who don't know me, my name is Zito. I'm 20 years old. I'm from Salvador, in Bahia, but I live in a nearby city called Camaçari. I am also, I'm also a chemical technician and a language student at college. So, in a host here on TNT. So nice to meet you. See you all again. And please present yourself. Tell me your name, your age, where you came from, what you do for a living. And choose a leader. It's just a person who is gonna read the questions. Who's gonna ask the questions. Can you guys see the questions on the chat? Yeah? All right, great. If you guys need my help, you can click on the help button on your screen. I'm gonna send you to the meeting and we are gonna be in a conversation up to 5 and 50. I'm gonna call you back. Please stay here with me so you guys can tell me how is the conversation. I'm gonna warn you when we are close to the end. And I think that's all. Please accept the invitation that's gonna appear in your screen. Oh, I'm gonna choose this group to be with me. Yeah. And yeah, have fun, workouts. Yeah. If you are on your cell phone, please click on participants button. There's gonna be your invitation, please. Great. I think that's us. So if I see Eto, Julia, uh, Lucas, Tiago, and Jessica. Great. So Eto, could you please step up?
Hey man, long time I
One
didn't
time.
appear here
The last
in
time
our
that we
meeting.
were on the Spanish group.
Yes, yes. So Well, good afternoon, guys. My name is Heitor. I'm 24. I'm a scientist living in Uberlândia, Minas Gerais. And I just finished my master degree in genetics and biochemistry. And besides that, I love dancing. That is it.
Yes, sir. He is that. And thank you for coming. And Julia, you told us a little bit about yourself. Could you say something what you do for a living and so on?
Well, like Heitor, I'm a scientist too. I
Awesome.
do PhD in UFBA. So I was
Seriously?
living in Salvador
Oh,
and
God.
returned to my home um, last year. So I love Salvador. So yeah,
Oh,
I do PhD for living,
awesome. Great.
and I have 27 years old.
I see. Which is your course?
What?
Which is your course at
Okay.
college?
Well, I undergraduated in chemical engineering, and
Oh,
my master and PhD is in industrial engineering.
awesome. Very nice. Thank you for coming. I hope you enjoyed this meeting.
Thanks.
And let's see, Lucas, could you please introduce a little bit about yourself?
Of course. Hi guys, I'm Lucas. I am 31 years old. I'm married, have two kids. I live in Fortaleza and I work as a software engineer. That's it.
Very nice. Thank you for coming. I hope you enjoy it. Tiago?
Hi, everybody. My name is Thiago. I would love to say that I'm a scientist, but I'm not. I'm a, I'm a chemical engineer. I'm from São Paulo and I'm 28 years old. Nice to meet you all.
Awesome. Welcome aboard. We have two chemical engineers here today. Jessica, you're the last one.
Hello,
Can you
guys. My name is Jessica. I'm from Foz do Iguaçu, Paraná. I am a software engineer too, and I have 29 years old. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Very nice to see you here. I hope you enjoy it. So, guys, as I told you, and the girl on the video explained, now our topic of today is going to be hostels. Hostels is like a hotel, but as I said, it's more affordable. It's usually a better place if you are traveling around the world and you want to save some money and meet different people and, have this kind of great experience and so on. So, let's start it with the question number one. When was the last time you traveled? And what was the best part of it and why? I'd like to start with Lucas.
Okay, let's get started. So last time I traveled, it was a long time ago. I believe it was at the end of nine of 2019,
Hmm.
and I went to, let me see. I went to the house of my wife,
Oh,
of, sorry, of my wife's, what can I say?
of
Father,
your wife?
sorry, of my wife's father.
Your wife's father. Okay, I think that.
So he, as I said, I live in Fortaleza, and he lives in the countryside here in Ceará. I don't know if you have heard about Jericoacoara. So he lives near Jericoacoara. It's not there, but it's a very famous beach. I believe some of you can have heard about it. So that was a great travel because we went to Dijoca. It's near Jericoacoara, and it's very beautiful there.
Awesome. What was the best part of your travel? What do you think?
Yeah, I believe was this how can I say, this little, when we went to Tijoca, near to there was a lake,
Oh,
and I believe that was the best part.
awesome. I really enjoy swimming, so I think I would like to go there one day. Very nice. And Julia, what about you? When was it the last time?
Uh, I need to say the truth. The last time I traveled was October last year.
Uh-huh.
It was for a friend's marriage. She decided not to cancel because of the pandemic, so she decided to do a small, very small marriage just with her mother, father, and the padrinos. I don't know how to say that. Testimonies.
Grand man.
I don't know.
Yeah, but yeah, something like.
Yes, so I went for the marriage, and the best part was to see her happy and his husband happy too. Um, though the conditions.
Yeah, I I'm sure that you guys had a lot of fun there. Let's see. And Tiago?
The last time that I traveled was last year. In March, I went to Florida. I went there to have vacation, and I would say before pandemic, and I would say the best. I don't have a best part. I would say the best feeling: be far from home and do whatever you want. I didn't need to wake up early, for example,
Mm-hmm.
and I was able to do what I want, like to plan my time, and it was so nice to be far from work,
Yeah, I can
from
imagine.
the routine.
Was it your first time abroad?
No, it wasn't. I already went to some states in the United States,
Mm.
uh, like New York, Philadelphia, Orlando.
Have
Yeah,
you gone to
and
the, I don't know
my first.
if you like Friends, but have you gone to the bar that the series was, recorded?
Say it again.
The series Friends, do you know it?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I went there. I went
Oh,
there. I have a
awesome.
picture in front of this place.
That
I'm
might
not a
be.
big fan. I'm not a big fan of Friends, but I was there. Why not take a picture?
Okay, yeah. You prefer more How I Met Your Mother, right? I'm
Yeah.
not gonna start it. I'm not gonna start it despite him here now, but okay. I respect. I respect. Thank you. And it too.
Oh, just to add, I like both. How I Met Your Friend, but
Hey, man.
the last time I traveled was in 2019. 2019, December, I think. That
Mm,
I traveled with my family to the beach, São Paulo beach. Name is Guarujá. Guarujá.
São Paulo? Does São
São
Paulo
Paulo's
have
beach.
beach?
São Paulo have beach.
Yeah?
Not São Paulo, the capital city, but the
Okay.
state.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I'm terrible with geography, but I thought they have. Okay.
Minas Gerais doesn't. Minas Gerais
Yeah.
doesn't, but São
I'm sorry,
Paulo.
Julian. You're gonna miss Bahia a little bit. Continue.
But and the best part, I think, that was the first travel with my family after a long time, you know. So being with my family, all us together was really good, really good.
Yeah. I
That
love
is it.
traveling with my family. The last time I traveled was to São Paulo, the capital city. So there wasn't any beach, and I really loved it because here in Salvador back then we didn't have subway stations and so on. So for me, it was a great experience. to really know that I could get anywhere in the city very quickly, with subway. It was incredible. I really love this city. I hope that I will uh, be living there in the future if that's what it holds to me. And for me, the best part. Oh no, I already said it. Yeah, the subway. So yeah. And Jessica, what about you?
For me, it was like Julia said, I traveled last year in December
Mm-hmm.
to a marriage too. My friend, she couldn't reschedule her marriage because the company that do the marriage didn't accept her schedule. So she kept the marriage, and I participated. It
Uh-huh.
it was in Belo Horizonte, Minas Gerais, and the best part was the party because was
The food.
good. Yeah, and the food was good, and we danced, and was funny.
I can imagine. For me, the best part is always the food. I can tell you.
Yes, yes.
In São Paulo, I didn't have this opinion actually because I don't see much options in São Paulo. Like in Salvador, you have like acarajé. That's very cultural. In São Paulo, I didn't feel like something like it, like very what's the word? Like regional local food. But yeah, I believe there is something, I think. Let's see. Question number two. I think everyone answered. Question number two. Have you already heard about hostels? And how do they sound to you? I don't know if you guys were here when I played the video, but as I already explained it, hostels is this place where you can travel and so on more affordable way and meet people around the world. So have you ever heard about it and how does they sound to you? I'd like to start with Heitor.
Yes, I already heard about it. When all my friends that travel abroad stay in hostels, and for me it's like the dream,
The dream.
and not a because of the people, of course, that you meet there, but mostly about the money because
Oh
I
yeah,
I am pão duro. I don't know how can I say that,
cheapskate.
but yeah. So the cheapest it's the better. Totally for me make my make me feeling so good. So it's really sounds to me a really good option. When you are out of money, so it's a good option to stay abroad, and I really love it when I
I agree with
heard.
you. The first thing that appears in front of me is like, how much I need to pay for this? You know, it's not even okay, the language, the people, very, very, very beautiful, this culture and the idea and so on. But for me, I'm poor, so the first thing I need to think is, am I gonna pay for it? So let's see. And Jessica, do you agree? Do you disagree?
I disagree. I don't
All right.
like hostels very much because I like more uh, a place more comfortable
Uh-huh.
and more private. I don't like to share my room,
Yeah,
and I don't like to share the bathroom. That I think that's the worst part of hostels. And I'm not a very social person.
I see.
So when I go to hostels, I don't participate of the parties and the meetings.
I see.
So I don't feel very comfortable with this.
Yeah, I can imagine. But there are a lot of other places besides posts that you can go abroad, like in a volunteer program, and they could be better for you because they are more private and so on. So you could look for it. Very nice. And
Mm.
Julia, do you agree? Do you disagree? What are your thoughts?
I was never been in a hostel, but I have a friend that she went once and she liked it. So
She
first of
loved it
all,
or she
because
liked it?
it's like it
Okay,
because
like it.
it was cheap,
Yeah.
and she met a girl that was very nice. She was from Argentina, and she went to the beach together and take many photos
Oh,
together. Okay, but so I think that maybe good to stay in a hostel. I don't know if I would have courage to go alone
uh-huh.
just by myself, but maybe with a friend or two. I think I would go just to see what I did think about.
Yeah, I agree with you. And I think that, in particular for women, considering what I hear from my girlfriends, they say that it's more different for them, to go there alone and so on. And I think it's
Yeah.
something to think about, even if you go to a country that's first class. Yeah. Lucas, what about you?
Yeah, I have heard about hostels. Have never been in a hostel before, but I believe I have seen in some movie or in the TV in some place somewhere. And I have this idea that hostel is some place you can go when you are traveling,
Uh-huh.
and it's very affordable. I didn't know a lot of the details we showed in the video. That was really great, very interesting. And yeah, that's it.
Awesome. I also didn't know much about it. I knew a little bit,. Not so further. Yeah. And Tiago?
I've never been a hostel.
Mhm.
When I travel, I usually stay in Airbnbs, and it's also cheap. But I would say I feel like being in a hostel. I saw some pictures and videos, people having parties. People usually they go to hostels because they like parties to make friends. And so do I. I also like parties. So I would say I feel like going in a hostel to know new people, to socialize, talking to them, and the best, nah? And the best part is you can have a lot of fun and pay lower price.
Yeah, I agree with you. Very good. So let's see. The question number three. To be affordable, with a low price, that you can pay, most of the hostels cut costs by cleaning less often or even leaving the organization to the clients. Would that be a problem to you and why? Are you use it to tidy up your bedroom, your house? Tell me a little bit about it. Lucas?
Okay, I'm not a very organized person, but I wouldn't mind to if I had to clean by myself my own space, to have a better price, to
Yeah,
be more affordable. So yeah, I believe that's a good idea. That's something I can choose. If I want to pay less, I would say um, I'm willing to clean my own space and organize it.
yeah, I agree with you. For me, actually, my plan is to go on a exchange program on a volunteer kind. You're gonna talk about it if you have some time, but that's like we go abroad and you don't pay for the accommodation, for the food. They pay for you, but in exchange, you give them like 5, 4 hours of your day to do some kind of activities, attending people, cleaning or tidying the bedrooms. So for me, it wouldn't be a problem because I'm very used to do it in my home at home. I do it all here. So yeah. And Jessica, what about you? Do you agree, disagree? Would it be a little bit unpleasant?
For me, it's not a problem too, because Uh, I think that it's kind of unnecessary the number of cleanings that hotel usually does because every day I don't clean my house every day. I just clean one time per week. So for
Yeah,
me, it's
for
not a
sure.
problem.
I wouldn't have a life if I cleaned my house every day. Not at all. So you are one of mine. Great. And Tiago, what about you?
Um, I would say I if I mess, I clean. Uh,
Mhm.
for example, when while I'm cooking, I'm cleaning my mess,
Cool.
and yeah. But in a hostel, if I mess, of course, I'm gonna clean it. Uh, but if I see people's mess, I'm not gonna clean. So I don't know how it works. If I see a mess and this is not my mess, I'm not gonna clean.
Yeah. If I'm not being paid for it, I'm not gonna do it at all, for sure. Yeah, me neither, me neither. So let's see, Julia.
Well, for me, it's not a problem
Uh-huh.
because it's just to clean my own mess. But Thiago has talked about an important thing about seeing people's messing. So
If you there.
I don't know if I was sharing a room with a person who mess a lot, I wouldn't be happy.
You'd go mad.
Okay, yes.
Yeah. And it's all. I think you are one of mine.
Yeah. For me, it's not a problem too because I will clean my mess. Okay,
Mhm.
but and the other mess, I think I don't mind too because if it's in their space, I think I don't mind because I already shared a house with 11 guys, in my undergraduate. So I shared this house with there them about 3 years, 3 years with 11 guys. So for me,
Just
it's
men?
like, yeah, what?
Just men?
Yeah, just man, it's like a republic. I
Republic.
don't know.
Yeah.
So we had all the I don't know her then works to clean his parts, every part of it. So if their part's not cleaned,
They
not
show.
not atrapalhando, I don't know,
Bother you.
disturbing my
Yeah.
space or my nothing. So I'm okay with that.
Yeah, let's see. I agree with you. Let's see. Question number 4. If you were in a room with people quite younger or older than you, how good would you be at socializing with them? I'd like to start with Jessica.
Sorry, can you repeat the question? Because I was reading another thing
Sure.
here.
If you were allocated in a room with people quite younger or older than you, how good would you be at socializing with them?
Okay. I already said that I am terrible in socializing, so I don't know what would happen. But if I were in a room with different people, I
Uh-huh.
think that I would try to talk to discover interests in common and something like
Uh-huh.
this.
Thank you to share experience. I agree with you. Heitor, do you agree? With your Republic, you talked with the guys in
Yeah, let's see. I would be good in. I think I would be good in socializing with them because I'm a kind of a talkative person, a
uh-huh.
socializing person. So I don't care about the age. I just talking with everyone, especially different people. I love talking with different people
Maybe.
and strange ones, you know. So that's my thing. That's my thing. So I be good with that.
I agree with you. And Julia?
I think it would be good for me. Uh, of course, if the people seems open to
Uh-huh.
talk, sure. But I think it would be cool to know another kind of people, to know another themes of talks. I don't know how to say that.
Huh. I'm sorry. Okay, could you say again?
Another assuntos, temas,
Theme,
themes,
Subject.
subject. Yeah.
Subject.
subjects, another subjects, and to learning with the other people and with younger people. I don't know. It would be good.
Yeah. Thank you. Lucas?
Yeah, for me, I believe I'm a kind of introverted person, so I'm not. It's not so easy for me to start a conversation, but at the same time, I'm a very easygoing person, I believe. So if the person is a cool person and likes uh, starting a conversation, it would be great. I really would like. I like knowing persons, and once I start knowing the person, and that would be easier for me to keep having to keep the talk going.
Mm-hmm. I see. I agree with you. And Tiago?
I think it'll be easy. It would be easy for me. I don't have any problem with age. And for me, for example, it doesn't make sense. You're gonna go to a hostel, you're gonna sleep with a lot of people in the same room, and you're not gonna talk to them. Yeah, for me, that doesn't make sense. If you don't have anything in common with the person, I would say it would be easy for me. I'm a listener, and I would try to make talks. I would say that.
Yeah. For me in particular, I love talking with other people. I think they have so much experience, so much things to say, you know. I just love talking with my grandparents and so on. So for me, it would be great. For me. The best situation. So the question number five, I know it's a little bit big, right? But it's just because I wanted to bring information for you guys. So you could contact hostels to platforms such as HelpX and Workaway and be paid for the accommodation, meals, and even earn some pocket money they would pay you in exchange for 5 hours of volunteer works, for example. Did you know it? And how does it seem to you? And why? I'd like to start with Lucas.
Yeah, I believe that's a very interesting idea. I don't know if I would do it nowadays because I have a family, and I couldn't think about going traveling without them. But if I were a single person, that would be very great to have those experiences, and even better because I could practice my English and some other language maybe. That would be very great.
And good news for you and your family. Actually, many of these hostels, they accept multiple people. If you contact them and say that you, your wife, your children would come to with you, they would give you the accommodation and so on. So you
Oh,
could go if you
great.
want. Yeah.
Very great.
Julia.
I didn't know about that. I think that's a great idea. I would like to have some kind of experience like that. And I just think that I would enjoy a lot.
Yeah, I agree. Tiago?
Yeah, I know that. I have a friend of mine. She has been traveling around the world for 3 years, and she doesn't have much money, so that's how she survives. She stays in hostels, and she works for the hostels, and she pays for the living. And in my case, I don't know if I would do that. If I
Mhm.
have time, I would say yes, because you're going to a new place. You want to visit new places. You want to go around to walk. So if I have not much time, like a month, for example, I'm going to stay. I'm gonna go to this place and visit uh, the the tourist places.
Mhm.
Uh, but if I yeah if I don't have time, I go to this place. I wouldn't be able to work for a hostel. But if I have a lot of time, I would work. I think uh, that would be cool. That new experience as a volunteer.
Yeah, I believe it's a great opportunity to visit the tourist spots too. And Jessica, what about you? Yeah, just one Jessica here. Yeah.
I think that is a good idea. I never heard about it. But nowadays, I would just do this if I could put this vacation or something in my vacation period, because now in my work
Uh-huh.
I can't stay more than 1 month away. So I would do if it is possible to go there and stay for a month. I would do.
Yeah, many of them accepting people uh to stay just 1 month. Yeah, you could go if you wanted. And if we weren't in a pandemic, right? Because many of the countries are closing the doors for Brazilians in particular because of the new strains of the virus. So yeah, and it's all.
Yeah, and I never heard about it, and I really like the idea. So yeah, it seems really nice and really great opportunity. Just to practice it and to know the place too, if you have the time, like Thiago said. But I don't know, my dream it's like a Thiago friends. I don't know, travel around the world. If I does have the money, I paid for with my work, with something like that, the hostel. So will be something good. I don't
Yeah,
know. My dream is it's something really hard, but it will be a a really
there
good
is
thing.
no hard dream. All the dreams are
Yeah,
achievable.
I know because my dream is to be a scientist, not traveling the world like that.
Okay, why
So
are a scientist? Come
yeah,
on.
but yeah, I were already a scientist, but I don't know.
Discover.
Yeah, maybe.
I see, I see. Good, good. So let's move on to the question number 6. Do you bother about your privacy? Does sharing a room with many others seem inadequate to you? I don't know if you guys remember, but the woman on the video, she said that you could share with another 10, 11 people. I'd like to start with Heitor actually because he already has some experience with it. How was it? And so on.
Yeah, when you share a room with so many people, I think you all have your boundaries.
Mhm.
So doing some things that it's acceptable and some things not. So when you do that, you be a sociable and place. I think it's something that really you can really carry out. So it's okay for me. It's okay with these boundaries. And that when you are a hostel, I think it's different because you don't have to. Oh, don't do this. And I
Yeah,
don't like this. So you are more, you know, I don't know.
more free.
Yeah, to accept that or not. So if you are there, you are there. You have to accept some things that you didn't accept in your other place. I think it's almost I don't know like that, like something like that.
I see. Yeah, that's it. And Julia.
Well, I bother about my privacy, but I don't know. I think that sharing a room, it's like Heitor said about have limits, kinds of limits, and hopefully the person may be trustable. I don't know how to say that.
Reliable.
Reliable with reliable person. So so that's our praise for.
Yeah. Tiago?
Um, I, I'm very chill, so I think uh, if I go to a hostel, I
Mhm.
wouldn't have any kind of problem. I also like my privacy.
At some point.
I'm just imagining some situations like in the sleeping time. I sleep very easy with my earphones. Sometimes I sleep listening to music, so that's great because if people are talking close to me, or if they are, or there's somebody snoring,
Yeah.
uh, that wouldn't wake me up. And I think I would also bring, I don't know how to say that. It's like it's uh it's that stuff you can close it, you can see the dark of this stuff. You close your eyes, to
Oh,
not see lights. So I would
yeah.
bring
Wow.
that. So
Yeah.
I would go prepared.
I don't remember the name of it. I think it's a eye blanket, something like it. But yeah, it's great tip for those who want to go to this hostel. And I think I totally agree because you don't know who is gonna be there with you, so you'd better be prepared for it. Lucas,
Yeah, I agree with what you just said, guys. If I'm going to a hostel, I know maybe there are gonna be some situation,
uh-huh.
and I believe we need to respect each other, and for sure, as Heitor said, have some boundaries. But yeah, I don't bother too much about my privacy. Just I want the people to respect me, and if I'm going to a roast, I need to go prepared. As Jack just said, maybe taking some headphones to listen my what I want and having
So just
something
do not
to
listen the loud,
yeah,
the noise.
yeah.
Yeah, agree with you. And Jessica,
I like to have privacy,
mhm.
and I have never had this experience to share my room. I just had the experience to share an apartment. So it's different, and because you have your own room, so I don't know how is to share the room.
Are
I
you a single child?
I
I yeah.
no, I didn't listen what you said.
Do you have any sibling? A
Sing?
brother, a sister?
No, no.
Oh, so you don't know how is it, and I can say you that it is quite unpleasant if the my brother, for example, is not that like me, so it's hard for me. But continue, please.
Yes, if I share a room with a person who sings, it would be complicated, really. But I don't know. I think there is positive points and negative points. The positive points is about the friendship because you improve your friendship with the person and know the person better. And the negative points is when the person has does things that you don't like. For
Yeah,
example, the person don't wash the dishes, something like this.
I would just leave it like it's not my problem, you know. Yeah. Thank you. That's it. Um, the guys are coming, but while they are coming, I'd like to ask the last question actually. Question number 9. And about security, would you prefer bringing a padlock? Padlock just that lock that you can lock your baggage and so on. And how could you feel safe in a hostel? I'd like to ask Tiago while the people are coming.
Yeah, I would say I when I travel to any kind of place, I always bring my locker,
Yeah.
and I also lock my suitcase, my luggages. And
Okay.
going to a hostel, for example, you can trust in people. You
Mm-hmm.
never know what kind of people are gonna find there, so you gotta be prepared. And that's the way that I can see that I can feel more comfortable locking my things and not being a messy person. If I have my towel, it should be in this part of the suitcase. It's gonna be there. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you gotta be prepared.
Agree.
That's what I would say.
Agree. Patricia Aiello, do you agree with Thiago? And how was the conversation for you?
I didn't get what Thiago was saying. I'm
It's about
sorry.
security. Would you bother about your security in a hostel?
Yes, we didn't get to this last question, but I would bother, I guess, because we're just talking like in the first or second question. Like we in hostels, they don't really check who's going there. Like sometimes people can pay in cash. So what if it's a killer or someone you cannot trust? So I I would probably bring a padlock or try to hide the valuable stuff somewhere, so I would feel safer than just not doing anything.
Yeah, I agree. I just would like to ask also Patricia Maya in particular, because I think you suggested this subject. How was the conversation in this subject?
Oh, so nice. I think it was wonderful, the subject, and learn about Patricia Aiello has a
With
vast
Patricia?
knowledge about this, you know. Uh, I will travel, and I love it. Know about more this. Thank you, Victor.
You're welcome. Thank you all actually for coming to this meeting. We are gonna finish it here. Let's wrap it up. And as you guys can see on the chat, I've just sent all our social medias. You can share with your friends, with your family, everyone to come to TNT. And please check out our courses and classes that we have on Saturdays and throughout the week from Monday to Saturday actually. You guys can go to the beginners classes or actually to the fluency ones if you want a private and so on. I and also please answer the feedback that you're gonna receive on your email. And I think that's all. Thank you for coming. And please suggest new subjects to the next meetings. If you guys don't want to put your name, you don't need or to put a comment, you guys can just give me a grade. I'll be happy with it. And I think that's all. Thank you for coming. I